Yes. Who that?
Who the hell? Yeah, Curtis York is one of the best. He's one of the best.
I think he's an icon, and I know that's taking it too far. But the thing with Curtis is that he recognizes something because I got videos repeatedly telling people if you go Google the stats about what we call African Americans by the year 2030, it's not looking good for us. So we have got to start prepping to do things that align and help the community better. And I feel like when Curtis, he doesn't just do black owned businesses too, and that's what makes him a beautiful soul. And I told him that once, he's a beautiful soul. Uh, you know, this thing where people are looking out for themselves is starting to get old. And the thing with Curtis is he's iconic in a sense that he don't just say it, he's out actually out there doing it. And so I have a huge amount of respect for somebody. Let's make things better instead of pretending to make things better than talk about ourselves. See, the reason I like Nikki P's vlogs, excuse the cough, is because that's my second channel. She hits at the nature of who we really are and the everyday struggles that we have. Like when I mentioned how I don't know my meal plans for next week, and tomorrow's Friday and I go shopping Saturday. I don't have an ounce of a clue what I'm gonna have for lunch and dinner this week, much less breakfast. Oh my goodness.
Cause
It becomes,
we don't
huh?
be knowing. We don't be knowing what we want.
No, I've met people who can write menus up to a month in advance. I'm like, how do you do that? Not do that, girl. I get to Friday and I'm in deep panic mode. Like, and then there are other weeks like I can know, oh, I'm gonna do meatloaf this week. Or I'm gonna do pot. Oh, okay. Thank you, Nikki P. I'm gonna do that pot roast. Let me write that down. And it came to me soon as I was talking to y'all. Because as you know, I'm doing the carnivore, so I'm not really doing anything but drinking water. Me too, Nikki P. I wish I could be that organized.
I
People
know
that
I
I
could.
know are
I know
like
I
that.
wish I could.
I love spaghetti, but I don't keep much pasta in the house anymore. But I don't want to eat it all. You know how when you can't come up with meal ideas, you'll just keep eating the same old stuff over and
Customer
over in
32.
rotation.
Your shower is ready.
I done
It
I
gets
done
old.
Proceed to shower
I
4.
done I done ate so many tacos. I done got tacoed out.
Me too, and I love tacos. That's my favorite food. And I was just thinking about them. I'm like, no, I'm not going to torture myself like that. I'm tired of eating them.
Yes, 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 Miss Nikki. Like Miss Professor, Miss Nikki, and Mr. Burns. I done ate so many tacos. I done got tacoed out. One day it was tacos. One minute it was Taco Bell. Next minute it's homemade tacos. Miss Nikki says she eating tacos right now. Oh my goodness, I am.
And
Woo.
there's nothing wrong with that. It's okay. It's
And
just something that I love them too much and I ate them too much and I'm kind of burned out, but I'll get back to them in the fall.
I love me some. I love Rotel, but too much cheese.
Yeah, I got to cut back that cheese. I love it, but I'm older now. I'm 44. It don't
Customer
always love me. And I'll
32.
leave it at that.
Your shower is ready.
Hey, what do you think about my
To
new
shower.
avatar on this channel?
I was about to ask you what's going on with that. You got your lightsaber. You like ready to blaze somebody?
Yep. I had somebody, I think that guy is in France, make that photo of me in artificial intelligence, and it fit, and so I use it as my new photo.
Who is that lady right there
What lady?
on this screen on that the E?
Ever the evergreen wave, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That's me.
That's you.
Yeah, in artificial intelligence, that's my face.
Oh, I'm finna say, wait a minute. You don't look no 44. You look 24.
I get that a lot. If you met me, you wouldn't think I was 44 years old.
But one thing about it, we don't
Black don't crack.
It
we
don't.
don't crack. We age good.
Now, for with the all bomb lady, for example, because I'm a federal employee, I've never touched her product, but I can't use it anyway because I'm fit. Oh, thank you, Nikki P.
Very dope.
So some people I want to support, but I can't necessarily be seen supporting them because on a federal level, you can't mess with that stuff. But like I see Nikki P be making some recipes, I'd be like, I can't wait to see some tutorials on some of those.
Like that lasagna.
Oh, I would love to see her lasagna. Do you know every?
That Miss Professor, she did a video on about this lasagna. Oh, when I tell you, she did it so good and so very good, and it was so very, it looked so very rich and tasteful. I almost bit my phone trying to get in the screen. I'm not gonna tell you no.
Yeah.
And I was drinking wine. Listen, I was drinking wine. See, if I have me a little wine or something, I get the munchies and I be home. And I was like,
I licked my screen when I saw that thing. I tried to taste it.
But the thing is, she has a whole thing going where she goes to these different nice hotels and she'll cater her meals according to that. And she's teaching you how to cook in the get a hotel with a mini kitchen and cook, which is really what people need to do instead of going to all these restaurants when they're out all the time.
Let me put out a
food
warning.
getting expensive at these restaurants and stuff.
Let me put out a warning.
Uh-oh.
Ready for this?
Yep.
This is one of the dangers of eating out. The killer oil. They love using canola oil. And canola
They do.
oil is absolutely horrible for you.
Avoid canola oil in most seed oils at all costs. Avocado you can have.
I don't use that.
You don't use what?
I never use canola. What's canola? You cook with canola oil, right?
Yep.
I never use canola oil. I basically just use the regular oil. We call it grease, oil, grease, whatever you want to call it.
I use pig grease.
And I'm gonna tell you something.
It's one of the worst.
See, we don't use canola oil. I tried it. My chicken, I was mad because the chicken was done, but it wouldn't brown how I wanted. but let me tell y'all might call me weird when I say this.
Use lard.
What you say? What you say, Mr. Burns?
I gotta warn you. He said lard. I gotta warn you that I will be making soap with beef tallow. Okay. Now, most of my soap
Beef
won't
tallow
have
is
it.
excellent.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna make soap with that too.
Matter of fact, McDonald's used to fry their fries with beef tallow.
I heard that.
And when they got away from it is when it started
Didn't they
becoming a
switch
health
to
issue.
peanut? Yeah, didn't they switch over to peanut oil?
I don't think they're using peanut. I think they're using an even cheaper oil. I think they're using some kind of seed oil.
Oh no, we don't. Just like even when I make Asian food in the house now, no offense, because my husband is half Asian. I don't put sesame oil. He's the one that told us we're throwing out all these seed oils, and I just went okay. And when I looked into it, I'm like, ooh, I didn't know this stuff did this to you. And Americans just be buying this stuff up like it's nothing. I'm like, we haven't cooked for the last few years with nothing but avocado and olive oil.
Straight up.
Because here at my house, like we use like when we eat like fried chicken and stuff, like we cook it with regular oil. And if it's still good, you know what we do?
What?
This might be weird to y'all. The oil's still good. We used it one time. We put it like in a container so we can use the cooked oil again because
Oh.
I know it's something. I know it's something.
We do the same thing. We do the same thing.
I know it's something that a lot of people don't.
No, we do that.
Don't agree with, but we do
that.
We do that. when we
That chicken grease, delicious on the second day.
and bacon grease.
Bacon grease, yeah, hell yeah. What? That's what I fry my eggs in. I cook the bacon first, let the grease all come out on the pan, and
I
then I
don't eat
drop some eggs on it.
I don't eat eggs, but I know how to make them.
I drop those eggs on that boiling hot bacon grease. Mm.
I don't eat eggs, but I know how to make them.
Are you yoking around?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not yoking around. I don't eat eggs, but I cook with them. You can't get me to eat an egg, or can't get me to eat an egg.
No,
Never
I
can
stay
get me
eating
to.
eggs. I think the
My
professor can eat a lot of
husband
eggs.
will eat them, but if I can. I've had to cut back on them, but my husband won't touch a boiled egg for nothing.
Why
Mm-mm.
not? What's
He
wrong with a
won't
boiled
do
egg?
boiled. I offered to make deviled eggs one holiday, and he cussed me out like it's no time. I ain't eating them nasty, like blankety blank. I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Man.
Really? He really did that?
Yep. I said, okay, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to offend you. Okay.
Somebody was like, I was on Facebook and somebody had like the seafood boil on the plate. They were like, remove one thing from this plate. I said the eggs.
No way.
And
I
then they,
agree. I don't understand a seafood boil with eggs. I have never understood that.
it's backwards to me. Like, why put
Why would you
eggs
put
in
that
the,
in there?
why put it in there? But a lot of people like eggs. And y'all might cancel me for this. But
Let's get ready.
saying. But I done got to the point now. I don't like macaroni and cheese that much because
What?
I done had it.
What?
I done had it too much, and I'm just
Oh
burnt
my
out
God, I
on
don't
it.
know what to do now.
Just give me mashed potatoes. I'm good. I love mashed potatoes.
Yep. For the holidays, if I do a potato, I do the mash. Now I don't do potato